Hi, I'm Anita Potter from Anita Potter Productions, and we're going to finish up the track Good Lovin' by Robert John and the Wreck. Now, I've been mixing this song on YouTube for over a year. Usually doesn't take a year to mix a song, but I just wanted to go through everything step by step. We're in the final stretch of it. I wrote the notes that I wrote down at the end of the last session. I will be doing that, and then I'll show you what I do on the mix bus processing that I do if I need to do it. We will see. Yeah, and that's about it. And this will be coming to an end. Sad face. But I will go through and I'll have to get permission first to when I go and put this up in the Produce Like a Pro Academy for Feedback Friday. I will have to ask Mr. Warren's permission to screen record it and put it up on my channel, and then go through and fix if they hear something or anything during that Feedback Friday. I will then come back and then fix what I was told needed to be fixed, if it needs to be fixed, whichever. So let's get started. My first note was the guitar at the front could still come up in volume, so I'm going to go down to the guitars, and I'm not going to put my timer on this time because I don't expect this to take 20 minutes. That, and I need to figure out how to move the location of it. Let's see. Is it this guitar? I believe it's this guitar. Yep, it's that guitar. So I'm going to unsolo it real quick. I just had to solo it so I could remember which one it was. So I'm going to jack this volume up just a little bit more. Might be too much, but we'll find out when the track starts playing. Okay, that was... Hang on here. Let me double check so make sure I don't have anything muted. Where are the vocals at? Way back there. Why did I turn the volume down right there? Let me Control Z that nonsense. Not in... I can't remember why I turned the volume down on that. Let me just... I can scroll down here and make this make that track a little bigger so I can see what I'm doing here. I don't know why. Let me turn it up to where +4. Okay. This is all about the final tweaks. And we shall see. Let me just come over here and press play on this. Yeah, I have no idea why I turned it down there. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to delete these points. So, because I don't really need them. Because since that whole thing is up in volume, and that should take care of that. So I'm going to minimize, scroll that back down a little bit. And look at my whole track here. Let's see. I'm going to see if I need to. I'm going to listen to the first verse into the chorus and see if I need to do some volume automation in between there to make the chorus come out a little more. So I'm going to go find where the vocals are and start from there. Right there. And I'll scroll back up.
Got me a woman who treats me right, goes to work in the morning, gives me loving at night. I've got me a bunny, she's sweeter than honey. She don't want no silver, she don't take my money. She don't take my money. She gives me good loving.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I need to view master track. Then you can do volume, panning, automation, all sorts of, let's open that back up again. You do volume pan, pre-effects, play rate, tempo map. I don't need to deal with that. But we're just going to do with volume. So what I want to do is
Got me a woman.
okay, right about here. Let's see if that's the chorus. Maybe. Let me double check.
She kissed.
Okay, that was too far. Maybe right here.
Don't mind if I.
Hang on here. Give me a sec.
My baby don't.
Okay, so one.
My baby don't mind if I.
Okay, so I'm gonna do our click on the green volume thing, Control Alt 4, and I'm gonna take it up 1 dB. And then give it a listen from back over here before it gets quieter before the chorus.
My money. She don't take my money. She gives me good loving. Good loving. She gives me good loving. Good loving. My baby don't mind if I stay out late.
Okay, and I'll do the same thing in the next chorus, which I believe is right here. Yep.
She gives me good loving. Good loving. She gives me good loving. Good loving. She gives me good.
Let's see. I might want to, like, do all that through to the last verse if I can figure out where that is. So I'm just going to go ahead and drag a selection there.
Got me.
Okay, I'll do it to right here. So I'm going to drag that selection over to here. Click the green line, Control Alt 4, and drag it up 1 dB. And then do the same thing on the last. Probably through the whole end of the song, so I'm just going to go ahead and drag a selection over to here, to the end of where the tracks are. Control-Alt-4. Drag up 1 dB. And that's the end of that. Then I'm just going to go ahead and save my work, because, yeah, that should be a thing. You should constantly save your work in between doing things. That way, if you get a power outage, your Reaper freaks out and closes on you, your changes will be saved. So I'm going to go and we're going to mess with the mix bus. Processing. Some of it's FX. Don't know why that's like that. I'm going to go ahead and add Nova 67p. And then there's, let me close that off real quick. And I do have another one that I use. That's the one I need. Limiter number 6. So I'm trying to figure out what the best order of that to go. So I'm going to go hook to this Nova 67p. And I'm going to sidechain out 100 hertz. I'm going to drag this back up, because if I tried playing it now with this threshold at -10, it's going to sound like poop. And let's hear it. Maybe. Stop. Didn't sound as crappy as I thought it was going to be. Haha. So let's go to this limiter, and I'm going to turn the compressor off on that, because that other one. And the peak limiter at -0.3. I'll leave links in the description below for these 2 plugins. They're both free, and I will get those to you, and they will be down in the description below. So let's take a listen.
She don't take my money. She gives me good loving. Good loving. She gives me good loving. Good loving. My baby don't mind if I stay out late. She's sweet and she's kind.
I'm not sure if that volume automation I put on the master track is actually having any kind of an effect. I am not entirely sure if it is. So we'll just come over here and I'll play with this line.
My money. She gives me good loving. Good loving.
That took it too far. All right, let me try like +2 if I can get it there. Oops. Well, let's try 1.82.
My money. She gives me good loving. Good loving. She gives me good loving.
I'm wondering if that is actually screwing with my master bus. because I haven't really automated um, that before. So maybe that should be something that should be left to after rendering, bouncing, exporting, whichever you want to call it, printing. Let me double check this.
Money. She gives me good loving.
It is. Dang it. Um, you know what? Maybe I should just automate the mix bus. Let's try that instead. So I'm going to right click, select all points. I'm going to delete. And then when I hit the this little bypass button, if seeing as there's no automation points on there, it will completely get rid of it. So we'll do that, and then we'll hide the master track again. And then I was just going to stick that on here. Let me close these out of the way. I'm just like looking at this going, holy crap. I've never seen so many options. But I just want the volume one. Thank you so much. I'll close this out. Let me close that FX thing, and we'll do this again. I probably could have copied the automation points down. That probably would have been easier, but whatever. We'll just we'll just do this again, shall we?
Money.
All right, now I'm gonna do this over here. Scroll over so I can see what I'm doing, and I think it's just to here, if I remember correctly. Double check that real quick.
Don't mind it.
Let me see something here.
Baby, don't mind.
Just like right there.
Baby, don't.
Yeah. And I'll take it up one. Well, actually, just for the hell of it, let's take it up to 2. Then we'll do it again. Maybe. Okay, and then that goes into that, and I shall keep that up until it comes back in, I think. Okay, drag this time selection if I can get the arrow to right there. We'll Control Alt 4, take it up to 2, and then do the same thing on the out. All the way out. So I'm going to scroll in so I can see what I'm doing. We'll do the same thing we did the last time. Take it all the way to the end where the track is, and Control Alt 4. Take it up 2. Here we go. Now we'll go back here to the first chorus and listen again. All so exciting.
Money. She gives me good loving. Good loving. She gives me good love.
All right, let's see. Let's take that minus 0.5. Let me double check. You know, I think maybe this limiter needs to go before the other plugin. See if that makes much of a difference.
Money. She gives me good loving. Good love.
I'm not entirely sure. I may need to I don't know why that's clipping now. Because the limiter shouldn't be messing with it. Let me see something.
My money. She gives me good loving. Good loving.
All right, let me look at this. Let me get rid of this reroute thing because obviously it's not working. Let me double check to make sure my audio will still play.
My money.
Okay. I had to double check in OBS because shenanigans. Let's see. Why is it doing that? It doesn't make any sense.
My money. She gives me good loving.
Oops.
Good loving. She gives me good loving. Good loving. My baby don't mind if I stay out late. She's sweet and she's.
I haven't volume automated the mix bus before either, so I can figure out how to use this. It's not distorting or anything. It's just a little loud. I don't like going into the red, so I'm wondering if I should let me just turn the mix bus volume down by like almost 2 and see if that.
My money. She gives me good loving. Good loving. She gives me good loving. Good loving. My baby don't mind if I stay out late. She's sweet and she's kind. She puts food on my plate.
Okay. Something with the vocals that I didn't hear before, and it could be my ears because I have been doing some mixing earlier today. Let's add a deesser. The deesser for Reaper lives in the JS area, so I'm going to type in deesser. There we go. And we'll just listen to the vocals.
Got me a woman who treats me right. Goes to work in the morning, gives me loving at night. I've got me a
Okay, that's not the one I
she's
wanted.
sweeter than honey.
Threshold.
She don't want no silver. She don't take my money. Got me a woman who treats me right. Goes to work in the morning, gives me loving at night. I've got me a bunny. She's sweeter than honey. She don't want no silver. She don't take my money. She don't take my money. She gives me good loving. Good loving. She gives me good loving.
Yeah, I think that'll work on that. I may need to take another time to also do another critical listening session just to make sure my ears reset. But pretty well much think this one is almost ready. There's probably quite a few more tweaks that I need to make to it. But like I said, I will do that after the Feedback Friday session. And like I said, I also have to get permission to do that as well. Yeah. If anybody's actually done volume automation using the master track or your 2-bus, mix bus, stereo bus, whichever you want to call it, if you've done that, let me know what you did down in the comments below, because it's like I said, this is the first time I've tried doing anything like that, but it wasn't giving me the results I was hoping for. So yeah, let me know how you do that to make the choruses get more exciting. Just like, yeah, chorus, woo. So So I think that's it for this video, and I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to save my work. I'm going to also rewind. Let's escape out of that time selection. And I'm going to see, all right, the guitar is what starts it. So I'm going to start from back here, and I'm going to drag a time selection to down here. I'm gonna hear where the end of where the track actually ends. Okay, so I'm gonna drag this time selection to, if they really need to make it to where there's space in between where the tracks are, so you can actually get that little arrow to drag time selections over. That's my one big complaint about the about Reaper, is there's not enough space to drag for a time selection. I'm gonna listen again. I'm gonna drag it a little more, so I want it to be able to fade. And have enough space at the end. So maybe one more over. Okay, now I'm going to save my work again. And we're going to bounce this sucker down. So you're going to go to File, Render. I do not want 1,000 millisecond tail, so I'm going to uncheck that. Master Mix, it's the whole thing, the entire project. I'm going to select Time Selection. Now, I'm going to change this from 44.1 to 48. That's 24. Format is Wave. And usually I don't mess with any of these other settings, except I need to render to, that's where it goes. I'm going to click Apply, and then I'm going to render one file. And it's all rendered. Now you can have the options to show your file in the Media Explorer, launch the file, which will open it up into whatever you use to play your audio through on your computer. I'm not going to do that right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and close, because I know my track is there, and then this window will shut also. And then when you're done, also save your project. And that is it for this video. One more video to go with this mixing series, and that's after I go through and get it critiqued, because I need extra ears on it. So is there anything you would have done different in this track on mixing it? What would you have done with making the choruses more exciting, or volume automation, compression, EQ, anything? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.